Such a creepy looking cricket. He's cleaning my carabiner for me. Thanks, buddy, but I need it back. Hey, buddy. I need it back. I need it back. That's mine. That's mine. Get off. There you go. Brown chicken, brown cow. Get it going, get it going. Yeah, yeah. Perv. Day 109. Off to kind of a late start. It's like 4:45 right now. I get easily distracted. And when I went to sleep, when I passed the hell out, I was the only one. I camped a little bit of ways, and when I woke up, there's a few peeps around me. Not right up in my shit, but close enough to, it was a very silent hill. No wind, no nothing. Actually, it was great. Didn't have to put on any puffies this morning. Today is the first day. It's like, what, July 10th, 12th, maybe, I don't know, somewhere in that neighborhood. And finally, I mean, it's still a little chilly, but it's pretty much perfect hiking weather. Ah, it's good stuff. No real agenda today. I guess my biggest goal is getting about 22 miles away. There's a water source at the bottom of a big hill. And it seems like a good place to camp. It's like 3 little ups and then a big ass down. So that'll put me in line for breakfast day after tomorrow in Caribou Crossings, it's called. Oh yeah, town like that. How could that not be cool? But I do have a supply package waiting there for me from one of you guys, or gals actually. So very cool. I'm kind of excited. The handwritten notes, those are what do it. You better up your game, you know. I know you won't see this for months after it's actually made, but, you know, better put a cool handwritten note in there. You know, I've already gotten 2. Now I'm expecting them, you know. Like a cat, keep feeding me, I keep coming back. Anyway, let's wander for a while. Brown chicken, brown cow. Man, everybody's getting some but me. Spider eyes. Oh, you tiny. Been seeing a few more of those, but the biggest spider I've seen so far is maybe a 1/2 inch with legs. West Coast spiders aren't scary at all. Not that I'm scared of spiders, but East Coast ones, man. Those old spiders were beasts. Privy spiders. I kind of miss them. They made sitting in the privy kind of interesting. Look around and find how many huge spiders you could see. And I know West Coast, you may be like, well, we got tarantulas, but those are like the furry, cuddly little puppy dog of the spider world. I've owned them before. I had a pet tarantula named Christine when I was a kid. Mexican red leg or something like that. Red knee, red leg, something. It's starting to get bright in the sky. Well, by my standards, I can see everything again. I still keep my headlamp on like super low just for eye shine. I don't want to sneak up on a bear. I want to see one, but I don't want to sneak up on it. Well, there might be something going on with the sunrise. I doubt it. It's California. But just maybe. Lots of trees in my way, so maybe there'll be a clearing up ahead. I can kick back and watch if it's timed. But I'm not going to hang out and wait. I totally got a mountain of trees in my way, but it looks like it might be a good one. There's some colors going on. I don't know. Maybe I'll luck out, you know, get higher and some sort of opening will happen, but I kind of doubt it. Really, by West Coast standards, this has been a pretty decent sunrise. More photogenic than most. I'm already slacking. I think I'm only like 3 or 4 miles in. And I just checked the water. And unless there's a random creek just not on the thing, which happens all the time, my next place is called Duck Soup Pond. And according to the reports, everybody says it's like duck soup, pass this one up kind of thing. So, well, that sucks. Which means that I only have like, you know, 1/2 liter for quite a while unless something happens. Something will happen. Magic water from nowhere. Watch. I just found a new pair of shades. Oh yeah, but I don't want them, nor need them. So I'm going to carry them, and hopefully I'll find somebody squinting in the noonday sun, and that'll probably be theirs. If not, I carry them to the next town, leave them in the hiker box. Just have no need for them. They're cheap shades anyway. Mine are cooler cheap shades. Oh, can you see the rainbow? Yeah, it's a sundog. Yeah. There are rainbows everywhere I go. I say just the clouds alone today are gorgeous. All wispy and cool. Except that one, that's not a cloud. But we won't talk about those because those aren't supposed to exist. Everybody keeps telling me. Huh. 2 overcast days, slightly overcast. Hopefully them thunderstorms they were talking through happen. It would be sweet to see a thunderstorm from way up here. As long as it's just thunder, you know, not a whole lot of rain to kick my ass, but I am overdue. That poor tree right there. What kind of horrible storms has it been through to be twisted and weird like that? You know, it just had its ass handed to it its whole life. I was gonna go sit on it and relax, but I figure it's been through enough in its life. So I found a nice rock that's shaped like a chair. It's actually really comfortable for a rock. Not quite second coffee time, but you know, still take a break. These ants here are farming aphids. They take the aphids to the sweetest part of the plant. The aphid drinks the juice. The ant drinks the juice that comes out of the aphid's butt. And everybody's happy. I've been walking through some pretty soft dust. And I haven't seen a single one of duck's footprints. So I think they didn't even make it to where I was last night. What a shame. Slackers. I wouldn't know because I passed out really fast last night. After I set my hammock up, I lay in it to make sure I've got my hang correct. And I passed out, man, before I even, got everything all set up. My food was still laid out all over the place. I had it like spilled out so I could, dig through it and get what I wanted for dinner. And I just left it like that. My hammock was open, didn't zip it up. I didn't have my quilt out over me. I just laid in it. It was like, yeah, this hang is right. And I was out. Had tons of dreams. Can't remember any of them, but yeah, it was a night filled with them. So I hope that means I got good rest, because, man, I probably need it. I've been pushing some decent days. 20 pluses. Except when there's a town involved, that always takes up a chunk of the day. It always does. I think I might have found one of Duck's footprints, but we wear a very popular shoe on the trail. We're both wearing the same things. Both hiker box finds as well. But it's the right shoe, about the right size. So maybe they are ahead of me. Game on. Doing a little road walking. I hear there's water down here. About a little less than a half mile. And I'm pretty much out, and I'm in the mood for a second coffee. So that combination leads me to walk down the road. I should have taken a dirt road a couple of miles back that would have led me straight to this, so I could have just road walked back up instead of down and back up. But I got distracted in my own mind and forgot to take the dirt road. So here I am road walking. I think it's there under that bridge. Why else would there be a bridge, right? Now, it's not much of a water source, but it had this nice spot where I could sit, take a little sponge bath, wash some clothes, do a little maintenance. Needed to be done. I lingered here longer than I should have. I've probably been here like 45 minutes. Had me a nice big old cup of coffee. Whew, man, and it's all uphill back to get to the trail, because it was pretty steep downhill. I was thinking that the whole time I was walking down, and I was like, oh, this is going to suck going back up. But hey, it's only 0.3, right? Oh, nice. They have a little water cache up here. I mean, they look pretty much empty. Oh. Yep. But, you know, the fact somebody's trying, I haven't seen one of those in quite a while. Another 0.3 off trail to get water, so that's like over a mile I've done today just to get water. But this was a spring water, opposed to the last place was creek water, so I just grabbed enough creek water to make it here, and I have delicious clean spring water. Because, you know, I don't really like filtering, so I'll take the spring. Eventually I'll get my platypus back, or, you know, some sort of bag, and I'll start, you know, doing my gravity system, but I don't like squeezing. It's beneath me. It is a beautiful overcast day. I mean, look at that up there. Nice, dude. It is the perfect temperature right now. Not sweating, not cold. Wish it could always be like this. All the butterflies around. It's a good day indeed. I hear I got lots of downhill. Sure, there's a huge uphill after that, but that's tomorrow's problem, man. I'm gonna say these people really know how to build their trail. They don't do switchbacks. They just do a serpentine kind of trail that goes uphill. The downhill that I was just on, went for a mile or two like this. No switchbacks, just gently up or down. Very smooth and mellow day, man. Bob Ross. These kind of forests strike me as weird. They just stand out where nothing else but that kind of tree grows. No shrubs, no flowers, no nothing. Just whatever that kind of tree is. You can see forever in the distance. This is where, like, if you saw a bear, you'd be able to kind of sneak up on him. If you were into that sort of thing. This part of the forest is pretty damn quiet. It's obviously haunted. You just tell. This place would totally be spooky at night. Maybe because you can just see so damn far, you're bound to see something looking at you. Oh, there is one bird here. There were tons of birds singing like a half hour ago. Then I got into the spooky woods. Such a nice day. I decided to sit on this overlook and kick back, relax. I took a little nap. Ate some lunch. I've probably been here over an hour or so. Gorilla taped up my feet. These new shoes are killing my pinky toes. Actually, all of my little toes. So I've got them all wrapped up in duct tape. Let's see how that does. About time to push on. I've already done 14 today, I think it is. No, that's not bad. It's only a little after noon. My goal was 22, but that's right down the hill from here, so I might push a little bit farther. But as usual, we'll see what happens. I haven't seen live manzanitas in a while, none this big at least. It's been a long time. Most of them have been burned. Look at this little manzanita forest. I'm assuming the red is new growth. Oh. 2,000 kilometers. Europeans. Aren't they cute? I mean, if I didn't know better, I'd say it's gonna rain. The air feels all thick and heavy. Every once in a while I feel a little sprinkle, but there's plenty of blue patches of sky, so the clouds aren't real thick yet. But this gives me a chance to set up my rainfly. I have only done that once. And since that once, I gave away a few of my guy lines to somebody who needed them. You know how I am. So I was going to cut some of mine in half. I think they're over length anyway. So, yeah, I should probably practice that today. I only wanted to do 22 miles today, which took me way down to the bottom of this mountain, and then we've got 10 miles up. And that seems like a good place to rest. I'll probably be there in just a few hours. Maybe I'll go a little further if I get there too early. But I might as well get that whole rainfly situation taken care of. I hear it rains every day in Oregon. I don't believe that, but I hear that. So, yeah, we'll see. Can you hear it? It started to sprinkle. Ooh. Doubt any real rain will come from it, but this is a definite change of pace. There's water falling from the sky. I believe the sign is telling me in 3.7 miles there is a fishing hole with water, camping, and fire. Nice. Oh, and fishing. 3.7. Those hiker box shoes are tearing up my pinky toes, man. I only got like 3-ish miles left, but I had to switch out to my camp shoes, which this is gonna piss my blisters off because it's really thin soled. So, but it's not real rocky terrain or anything, so I think it'll be okay. My toes just need a rest. It's been like a 20-ish mile day already, so yeah, I got an excuse. Oh, my river crossing shoes just couldn't cut it. I was dying, man. I still got a mile and a half to go, and I couldn't handle it anymore. So I decided to cut holes where my pinky toes are on both sides. Hopefully that alleviates the pressure. You know, hell, I'll keep cutting at them. They're free shoes. I just got to get to somewhere that sells shoes, which I actually don't know where that is. So, yeah, but I'll figure it out eventually. Or maybe I'll come across some nice hiker box shoes. Might as well try another set, huh? Cutting the pinky toe out worked pretty well. My pinky toes don't hurt nearly as much, but my feet are pretty beat up at this point, so I'm moving pretty slowly. I could see camp down there, so figure maybe less than a half mile. And I'm going to cut the shoes up just a little bit more, allow a little more space. But yeah, my dogs are barking, man. Yeah, let's hope I feel better in the morning. Of course I will, because I've got 10 miles of uphill. But I think that's part of what's beating me up is all the downhill. Just shoving my toes into that toe box. But yeah, already it's an improvement, so cut them up a little bit more, improve a little bit more, make my way to the next town. Rinse and repeat. Oh, sweet, there's a bridge over the river. I'm really hoping there's some campsites on the other side. Really banking on it because my feet are killing me. I'm moving slow, man. They have some nice bathtubs down there. Too bad that's all cold water. Yeah, those look nice. Oh yeah, there are hikers down there taking baths. Sweet. Damn, that's deep down there. This will be my campsite for the night. Got the river right there. I'm going to swing between that tree and this one. I got a fire ring right there, so get set up, take my shoes off, cut them up a little bit more, and relax, eat some food. Food. Now I'm going to soak the old feet. Maybe take another sponge bath now that I've got myself a pack towel and I can dry off. Bathing is way better. I don't have to sit there and shiver for 5 minutes. Oh, man. Where's a good spot to sit? I'll figure it out.